would rather keep on a completely friendly basis with my own band. And so I make sure that there are people surrounding me that do those things for me so that I'm not put to the test to yell and scream at people, because I don't want to. I'm too old to fight. And not that I won't fight, and not that I can't fight, and not that I can't win, but I just would rather not do it. So I don't. So I make sure, even in my solo career, that I have a musical director or somebody that is going to take that responsibility off my hands. Not that I don't watch very carefully everything that they do, because I do. But at least I don't have to take the full responsibility. If I was going to do that, I would just go out with a piano player and me, and a drum machine, and probably have a great time and probably be a much happier person, because I wouldn't have to worry about 40 people. But as it is, you know, all my careers seem to involve seemingly hundreds of people. And I think of myself sometimes as Mother Goose, because it seems like I live in a shoe and there's about 300 other people who live there with me. And my life's always been that way.
Well, it would depend on you. It's a big responsibility. What does that mean?
It's a very big responsibility.
Does that cross your mind?
It crosses my mind every day. If I were to leave Fleetwood Mac, all those people, the 40 people entourage, the 6 members of the band, it would kill them. If I were to stop doing what I do in my solo career, there's another 40 people involved and some dear, dear friends that it would hurt a lot. So I would really, you know, I'd really have to have a serious reason to completely turn away from them all. I've made many mistakes along the way, but I was, you see, because I did watch them from a close view, through the looking glass, I saw them and how they went down. And so there was a part of me that said, I want to go down with them also. And another part of me that said, isn't it too bad that Jimi Hendrix isn't still here? What would he be doing now? Isn't it really very sad that Janis Joplin is not still here? You know, I could start naming you other people that I'm very, very sad that are gone, and that I still wish that were here. I wish that Oscar Wilde had lived another 20 years so that he could have written another complete works of Oscar Wilde. But he was a notorious drug addict. I don't regret his drug addiction. I regret the fact that he couldn't have managed to hang in there for another 20 years so that I would have another book of his. And that, I think, is what stuck in my head, was that that's the sad part, is that there would be no more work from Oscar Wilde, that there would be no more work from Jimi Hendrix, that there would be no more work from Janis Joplin. And that's what really turned me around to say, well, maybe we better be in a little bit more control here, because I think that I would be very sad if some, you know, 25-year-old lady rock and roll singer in 10 years said, I wish Stevie Nicks had just thought about it a little more careful and been around to maybe do another, you know, complete works of Stevie Nicks, so that I would have it. And that's kind of what stopped me and made me really look at the world through clear eyes and say, I don't want to be one of the ones that slip away and that people are sad about because they're no longer with us. So I made a change.
Is this song on this new one called Doing the Best I Can? I mean, is that something that you live by?
Well, that's really the story of my life. That's the story, especially of the last 3 years of my life. And I think I wrote that song really because sometimes I get tired of people telling me their opinions of what I do. Because I want to say to them, you have no idea what I live with. You have no idea what my life is like. You have no idea the responsibility that I feel to people, or the guilt that I carry around with me, or how much I want to please everybody and how hard I try to please everybody and make everybody happy. It's very difficult. I mean, it's aging. And doing the best I can sort of says, get off my back, basically. I'm doing the best that I can. And I have been doing the best I can for as long as I can remember. So either give me a break or leave me alone. And it's a very serious song. I mean, it's sad. I mean, in my distress, I wanted someone to blame me. In my own way, disaster was the only thing I could depend on. I mean, that's pretty down in the very depths of despair, which is where I pretty much was when I wrote the song, which meant I cannot take all of this advice and go on living with all of you. You've got to let me grow up and leave me to my own decisions. I'm a grown-up.